Okay, it's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Brooklyn Brewery and it's a bottle of their Scorcher IPA coming in at 4.5% ABV. There's a look at the bottle cap. Let's get the beer out into a glass and see what we get. Nice bit of smoke on the opening. Beer in the glass then. I call this a session IPA at 4.5%. Not seen this beer before from Brooklyn. I don't know if it's a brand new beer from them or if it's a beer that they've brought back from their logs. I don't know. Maybe it's an old favourite of yours. Please comment in the comments box. Let me know what you think about this beer. So, beer in the glass. It's a nice clear... Yeah, there's a slight bit of haze in there. Nice levels of carbonation. One finger white head. On this straw coloured ale, let's get the aroma. It smells really, really good. It's really juicy and fresh. Now, I'm going to let you into a little secret. Well, you've probably seen yesterday's beer review of what I was in Ibiza. I've been drinking San Miguel, the only beer they kind of had in Spain for 10 days. And I think it's wrecked my voice and my indigestion levels and everything else. So it's really nice to get the aroma of something really tidy. That smells really good. Really grapefruity, really citrusy. Should we dive in? Cheers. Oh yes. And finally to taste something after 10 days. A real beer. The beer is extremely drinkable then. Really juicy, really fresh. As I mentioned earlier, Brooklyn are calling this an India Pale Ale. I kind of call this a session IPA. This is probably their session IPA. There's a lot of wheat. There's a lot of kind of biscuity malt in there. And then you get that lovely punchy, grapefruity, little bit of mango, little bit of orange peel finish on the back end. But yeah, levels of carbonation are really good. Tickles the back of your throat, helps to push that beer around and release more of that flavour. Yeah, lovely, really nice. Let's see what Brooklyn Brewery have to say about this. It's been a while since I've reviewed a Brooklyn Brewery beer. I'm thinking in my mind now, when was the last time I actually reviewed a Brooklyn beer? And I think it's been about a year. I think it was the half, it's just something like a half mast ale or something like that. Half something or other, like a session beer. I think it was more like a traditional ale. Anyway, Brooklyn Scorcher IPA is a surprisingly sessionable IPA. A floral piney hop aroma strikes first, followed by a burst of mouth-watering bitterness, a hint of toasty malt and a clean, lively finish. It's ludicrously tasty and a reasonable 4.5% ABV. It's a beer you can come back to and try again and again. And this is what session IPAs are really. They're a beer that you want to grab a 4-pack of these, or you want to buy, if you're in America, you're going to grab a 6-pack of these. It's great stuff. You can take it to the beach and you can take it to barbecues, and you're not going to embarrass yourself drinking a 4.5% session beer. Rather than when I think when craft beer first came out, it would become very popular. A lot of the beers were up there in 6 and 7s and 8%, and they're difficult to session, especially at an all-day barbecue or an event with your family where you're going to spend lots of hours, or with your friends. You need something that is sessionable but still tasty. This does the job. Should we give it a rating? Cheers. It's juicy, it's fresh, it's sessionable, there's lots of flavour in there. I like this. I like this Brooklyn Scorcher IPA. For a session IPA, I think it's really solid. It's an 8 out of 10. It's an 8 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Put your comments in the comments box. Please subscribe to our daily beer reviews, and cheers.